Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here, this is UPSL action. A beautiful Sunday in late April. Your Arlington SA hosting Doradus FC in an important and what promises to be highly contested UPSL Premier Virginia North Conference match. Thomas Jefferson High School in Alexandria, Virginia is the venue. We're so appreciative of your attendance here on DMV Sports Media. Make yourself known in the chat. Let us know where you're tuned in from, thoughts on the match, score predictions, etc., etc. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Every like helps boost these teams and players in the algorithm, and we really appreciate your patronage and support of the channel. Today's match is going to be played in honor of Victor Alejandro Solano, who has tragically passed away in the young age of 30. We are sending our condolences to the Solano family, and Arlington SA will wear the black armbands in memory and in honor of Victor Solano. Match kickoff is just about 5 minutes away. We'll have the walkout and anthem in just a couple minutes. Get your predictions and let us know any other thoughts. We'll be right with you in just a moment. Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Walkout, Anthem, and Match Kickoff. Arlington SA will be joined, of course, by some members of the Youth EDP and some of the other Arlington youth programs in the Walkout. And, of course, again, this Walkout, this match, will be in honor of Victor Solano, hence the black armbands. Get those score predictions, your thoughts on the match, and any other input. Hit the like and subscribe. We'll be right with you after the Walkout and the Anthem. We will now rise and honor the flag with the playing of the national anthem. Well, the walkout is finished. The anthem played. It's time for action here at Thomas Jefferson on a beautiful sunny day here in late April. Arlington, of course, the front runners coming into this season. They are the incumbent DMV champions of the UPSL Premier, advanced as far as the round of 32 in nationals in the prior season, and we're hot off the jump with two 8-1 victories in the first two matches. It was a bit of a slower game last week against Los Toros, sharing points in a really hotly contested 1-1 draw. Of course, Chris Bernard was the hero with the lone goal for Arlington on that day. Maxime Davis came up with a big stop late in the match, but it was Arlington's first true test. Doradus, it's been kind of the opposite story of the season. They had a disappointing start to the season, 3-0 defeat at the hands of Los Toros in week 1, but they have been really exceptional in the weeks ever since that first game, and they're a team very much in form, coming off a 5-1 victory against the ASA Reds, a match in which they actually went down to 10 players and still held on to a strong victory. Looks like Arlington will play right to left, wearing their blue tops with white trim. Doradus, of course, will wear their all-white kits with red trim, playing left to right. Players to watch out for in the side today. Christian Kalkner, the former Maryland Bobcat, is a leader, a veteran goalkeeper. He will certainly be tested against this Arlington side. He'll wear the captain's armband today, and certainly he'll be a player to watch out for. Nathan Pezmino, a consistent leader in this midfield. He'll be called on perhaps even more than normal with the absence of Milton Juarez, who is not present for today's match. Up top, Collins Frimpong and Alador Fitzham have been on fire, scoring goal after goal. We'll see if they can find penetration against this Arlington side. For Arlington, of course, players to watch out for. Maxim Davis in goal, coming off a big game. Nick Barona is back in the side. He will lead from his defensive role. Chris Barnard, the Englishman, he was the lone goal scorer last week. He'll help the team get forward in the midfield. And Yusuf Berry up top, one of the leading scorers back in the 2025 fall season for MSI. He and Alex Wroblewski came over and have been consistent starters and impact players for this Arlington side. They'll be players to watch out for. Thanks for joining us here on DMV Sports Media. Don't forget to like and subscribe and get your thoughts, predictions, etc. in the chat. It's Nebu Maleligan for Doradus, kicking it off and sending it back to Pezmino. Silva will turn it back to Quincy Marshall, and now Kalkner will get his first touches of the match. Kalkner looking forward. Barry, quick counterattack, didn't quite find the pass he was looking for. Clever little piece of ball mastery from Kalkner, and there's the delivery, the cheeky delivery out to Marshall. This one's cut out well. And Garby will send it right back. Here's Barona, wearing the captain's armband today for Arlington. Over to Ogletree, and Arlington will get their touches here early on, spreading the field of play. You see the communication that Barona brings, breaking down the field and demanding the ball, helping direct his teammates forward. Here's Maxime Davis, kind of trying to draw Doradus in so Arlington can open up space. Back over to Barona. They've got an opportunity down the line. Beautiful ball in the direction of Sean Menacho, but just outside his range. This is down the line, and it's cut out by Frimpong. Now Garby able to send it back. This is Jennings. Jennings' ball does connect down the line. Carlin with the cutback. Final strike from the left foot of Yusuf Berry. Didn't have any venom, and Kalkner easily able to sniff it out. This is an early drop kick. Doesn't quite connect. Kalkner's ball quickly repossessed by Arlington. This is sent over the top. And Kalkner will take some time off. This one sent up the field, and it's another errant ball out from Kalkner. Garby. All right, Yusuf Berry able to turn, and it's still going. Berry down the line, out to Carlin. Carlin, can he get it across? It's well blocked in a corner kick. Here comes delivery. Chris Barnard will send it in. Arlington stacking bodies at the near post to obscure the vision of the Doradus defenders. It's so not cleanly cleared. Partial ball out, and the second ball does find Frimpong. Frimpong up over the top, trying to spring forward in attack. And well marshaled out. Kept it away from Franco. Arlington taking their time, building out with Jennings providing the width. Hold this first. Just push it. Just follow. Barona over to Ogletree. Here's Barnard. Barona under pressure. We'll have to dump it back to Maxime Davis. And it's Kalkner outside his 18. Excellent goalkeeping. Had to intervene in what was possibly the best chance of the day. Here's Robleski driving just outside the 18. Ball falls kindly for Peter Maddox. Final effort deflected over the line, and it will be another corner kick. Let's come back to the intervention from Christian Kalkner. It was a high ball that Kalkner had to come outside his area to get to, and did so just ahead of any would-be attack. Looks like Manacho will take the corner this time with that left foot. It's directed towards goal, but up and over, and Yusuf Berry's ball doesn't quite find the target that time, but Arlington are knocking at the door. This is flicked on by Frimpong. Frimpong under some pressure, and he loses it. This is Robleski looking forward. Berry is there. Look at the speed of Berry. Just tackled in the nick of time. Lovely tackle fought by Ben Barrick. Just ahead of Yusuf Berry, but you saw just how quick Yusuf Berry got down the line to the ball. There is the delivery just in front of goal. Still contested. Finally taken down by Carlin. Carlin turning his man, will find an approach in and finally picked up off the foot of Quincy Marshall. His delivery down the pitch, and it could bear fruit. Frimpong's there, has help on the outside. It looks like it is going to be a set piece. Here's the delivery actually towards goal. It was a venomous ball through traffic, but in the end will not trouble Davis. Goal kick to come. Barona right back to Davis. And Ogletree will seize his space down the line. Carlin back over to Manacho, and Arlington have bodies up in support. Plenty of time and space for Ogletree. This is flicked in the direction of Barry. Barry has got penetration, and again, Kalkner out in the nick of time. Has to cover a lot of ground, and getting there ahead of Yusuf Barry is no small task, but sliding tackle takes care of business. Excuse me, this went over the touch line, not over the end line, so Arlington will approach. This was a long throw from Jennings into the 18. Kalkner is there with the punch. Second bite at the apple for Arlington. Jennings, he got over this one, but couldn't direct it on frame. And we will have a goal kick to come now for Doradus. This time, looks like Doradus not so keen on playing short. We'll send everyone upfield. Welcome, Will S. Says casual say. Arlington, hold that thought. This is calamitous at the moment for Doradus. They're under pressure. Finally dispossessed by Maddox. Peter Maddox down the line. Sends it across the 18. Now the shot from Carlin through traffic. It's finally marshaled out by Kalkner. That took a deflection on its way. Kalkner not happy, but this is one he probably should have just picked up. In any case, Arlington, they're not waiting. They're going to send it into the mix right in front of goal, and it's well saved by Kalkner. We're going to have an adjudication now, and there's a card for Christian Kalkner, and it looks like a penalty kick as well as he knocked down Matthew Carlin on the way through. Let's take a look back. It was a good claim. Point blank save from Christian Kalkner. It was Peter Maddox. Ooh, hard to say. I'm biased, of course, in goalkeepers, but it did look like Maddox might have stood kind of in the goalkeeper's area, but Kalkner went right through instead of around, so penalty kick is the decision. And now Kalkner's going to be sent off. He's picking up another yellow, and he's going to be done. 2 cautions, and now a red. And Arlington have the penalty kick still. Things going from bad to worse for Doradus. Kalkner's gone. Down to 10 men for Doradus, and this is not a good situation. Who is going to be next up in goal? Yusuf El Said is listed as the goalkeeper in reserve, but I don't see any El Said here, so might have to be a field player taking the gloves on. Kalkner still taking time to get off. His teammates trying to usher him off the field. And the game is done. It looks like the referee has called the game for Kalkner not leaving the field. So we'll see what the end adjudication is, but we've heard the 3 whistles. We'll keep you posted, as right now the teams are getting it sorted out in the middle. Well, it looks like it's going to be a forfeit win for Arlington. We'll be right back with you in just a moment. Just an update, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, this is Arlington SA. Doradus. There was a double yellow card issued to the Doradus goalkeeper, Christian Kalkner, who has made his way off the field. The referee called the match because Kalkner wouldn't leave the field initially. Words were exchanged, and it appeared that the match had been a forfeit, but I think both coaches don't want that result. There's a lot of fans here. The Arlington have the youth players here, and Kalkner has left, so I think, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think that this match should play. So sit tight. We appreciate your patience and, of course, your patronage. If you're here from the Los Toros Summit Valley game, the video feed is up back over there again, so you can go back and check that out. Los Toros have the 1-0 advantage. Looks like we're going to go back in 2 minutes. So we have first announcements from our crew. With 2 minutes, the game will resume. Obviously, it's going to be a difficult position for Doradus to play from. Dogs. Well, looks like we will continue with the penalty kick decision Chris Barnard will take. Here's the kick and the goal. There we are. We're off on the score sheet. Chris Barnard has pulled one for Arlington, who are now a man up, a goal up. Doradus, of course, now will play the remainder of the match with the 10 men. Let's take a look back at the replay. If you're just joining us, welcome. Of course, we had a brief pause in the match. Here's a look back at the initial penalty that stirred up all the controversy. The match was paused because the second yellow for Christian Kalkner after his descent, following the initial yellow for his push down of Peter Maddox. Hold that thought. Here comes Chris Barnard driving, shooting, and it's deflected up and over. Corner kick to come after another chance for Barnard in the middle. It's that quickly that matches can turn from equally contested into lopsided affairs. Believe it's Adam Bembarek who has stepped into the goalkeeper role for Doradus. Here's the service. Goalkeeper comes and punches. It's out to Kareem Garby. Garby lifts it back in. It's Maddox. And the offside flag does go. This time, Doradus will play from the back. There's Pazmino lifting one into the midfield. Barnard will take it out of the air. And Garby will, of course, keep it moving. There's a late tackle off the ball. Garby taken down. And it's Collins Frimpong, the guilty party. It's getting addressed. Don't need any more dismissals in a match that's already seen one red card. Ogletree out to Jennings. And here's Barnard, pursued by Fitzum. And now it trickles through. Well dealt with by Pazmino. You have to realize it's a whole different situation for the defense. They're used to Kalkner covering a lot of ground. They're now going to maybe get a little bit less activity from the goalkeeper who has to step up and feel the big shoes. Adam Bembarek is a field player. He's a great field player, but no telling as to his experience level with goalkeeping. Barnard taken down. And it looks like we're going to come back to the spot of the foul. And there's going to be another caution given. That is Collins Frimpong dismissed. And now it's 9 men for Doradus. Collins Frimpong picking up a second yellow. That is from bad to worse. The two players we talked about in the pre-match, two of the key players for Doradus, Kalkner and Collins Frimpong, have already been dismissed. And it's now Arlington playing with 11, Doradus with 9. Two of their key players gone. Real shame for the match, but you just don't see any way things can get worse for Doradus. It's going to be a set piece in the middle. And it looks like we have to wait for Frimpong to leave before the match can continue. Well, long last, we will have a set piece in the middle for Doradus. Maracho standing over the ball. Good. It's working. And here's the delivery. Arlington back on the ball. There's a chance for a counterattack for Doradus. Jimenez dispossessed. Excuse me, that was Fitsum. Driving forward. And now it's sent across into the mix. Arlington get the first head to it. And it's well sniffed out. By Flores. Arlington driving through the middle. Garby will play it and get it right back. There's Kareem Garby. As Chris Barnard looking for Yusuf Berry. Didn't come off. It's well won by David Franco, and Doradus now on the front foot. Just outside the range of Nebu Maleligan. Maleligan and Fitsum will have a tall task at hand now, as well as Aya Belichu, the completion of the front three for Doradus. And, of course, expect Doradus to play a little bit more conservatively than they may have initially hoped. There's a foul, and it's another set piece. There's another yellow card. That is a caution for Ba. And Doradus have to be careful. They're in very real danger of going down to 8 men if this tempo keeps up. Ibrahima Ba, the player, whistled for the foul and picking up the caution. Here's a look back at the replay. Very late tackle from Ba on Sean Manacho. Barnard will stand over the ball for this kick and expect him to test Bambarek, the field player who's sitting in goal. That is up and over. And Doradus get a break. Goal kick to come. "27 minutes or so gone. We're not exactly sure if we stopped the clock right when the clock stopped for the first pause in the game. It's going to be a foul over on the far touchline going against Arlington. Mark Flores, the recipient. And now it's sent forward. Takes a touch off Jennings. Ogletree is there, and so too is Falador Fitsum. Fitsum drawing the card from Ogletree. Ogletree picks up one of the few cautions we've seen for Arlington thus far. And it's going to be a set piece now. Let's see who stands over this one. Franco leaving it for Fitsum. Sent on the ground at wide of Matt Davis's goal. Arlington will have another goal kick here in the 29th minute. As bad as things have gotten here for Doradus, it still is just the one goal in it. So Doradus, they have obviously a lot to overcome today with two of their key players dismissed. Goalkeeper Christian Kalkner and leading scorer Collins Frimpong, but still just the one goal through 29 minutes, which is more than we can say for the first two opponents of Arlington in this season. It was right off the gate. Arlington able to launch goals and springboard and attack forward. This is a good tackle. Ibrahim Abba thought that time that he won the ball and may have had a real case, but got to be present in the moment. Play is continuing. Here's Ogletree inside for Wrobleski, still going, slaloming players. Alec Wrobleski finally runs out of real estate, and it is a goal kick to come. Clever from the former MSI man, who was a one-man wrecking crew driving through and almost undoing this Doradus back line. Pesmino will send this one up the field. Booming kick that is initially won by Arlington. Barry sends it back to Garby, and here's Maddox. He's in. Can he get the strike off? Going. Oh, what a tackle at the last from Quincy Marshall. And that is a huge tackle from the Doradus man. Peter Maddox looked in on goal, and final tackle able to take it away. It's a corner kick to come. Wrobleski will take. Here's the lofted ball across the 18. Sent away by Ba. And Jennings will send it right up the field. Oh, what a touch there from Wrobleski. But he is in an offside position, it looks like. Pesmino was there to intervene. And that's a turn from Ba. Good little turn. Doradus turning over possession. Ba has won it back from Barnard. Silva dispossessed. It's right back down the line for Manacho. And that's a clever move from Peter Maddox. Barnard is in. He shoots. It's blocked. What a save from Bembarek, and Arlington have to find a second way towards goal. Here's Maddox on the far touchline. Maddox will lift it across. It's lifted straight up. Quincy Marshall did enough, and Bembarek able to collect. This is lofted down the line. And Barona with the forceful clearance. That is out of here. Out of the park. And Doradus will play quickly, though. Franco over to Jennings. Now Kareem Garby turning away from trouble. Kareem Garby still going. He's got Barnard. There's an overlapping run on the near side. Carlin working to the end line. Carlin gets it across the 6. Quincy Marshall first to it, and now Doradus will play out. Ba able to save this one. That's lovely from the Doradus man. Ba still going, finally switching the point of attack out wide. Fitsum. Can he get one off? Perhaps waited a little too long. Excuse me, that was Nebu Malaligan. Barona with the tackle. Now it's Maddox again. Stepping over and finding Wrobleski. Wrobleski trying to pick out a pass. Instead, Arlington will retry and send it back to Jennings. Wrobleski didn't get the most confident or most comfortable receipt, and it seemed that ball was behind him. And in the end, Doradus able to win it back with a throw on the far touchline. Franco. Back to Pesmino. Now Quincy Marshall. And the attack continues. Garby over the top. Yusuf Barry's in. Oh, Barry with the skill and the goal. It's 2-0. What a finish from Yusuf Barry. True class from last season's Golden Boot winner. He did it with MSI. He's doing it again with Arlington. Class is permanent, and Yusuf Barry showed that it's not just pace with his game. He's got the touch, the skill, and the finishing to go with that pace. Look at this penetration and then the move to beat Bembarek. Simple little rollover. The technique was flawless, and the score doubled This one's sent out wide. Wrobleski has an option to his left. Instead, sends it in for Barry. Barry back to Maddox. And on top of the 18, it's well cut out by the Doradus man. It's all the way back to Davis. Now Barona. Jennings down the line. Jennings has plenty of space to play into. He'll find Carlin in space. Now back. Looks like Fitzham picked the pocket but couldn't hang on to the ball. Nacho back to Ogletree. This attack will continue. Jennings with the service across the 6. And it's well cut out. The tackle made by Pazmino. Lofted up high. And out. Ogletree. Clicked on by Menacho. Pazmino has to use his touch to get that over the defender. Linesman says the ball had gone. And we're going to have a throw here on the near side. Maddox. Back to Wrobleski. Wrobleski's pocket picked by Bob, but couldn't find any second effort. The outlet pass cut off by Barona. Barnard turns it in. Here's Barry. Another great challenge there from Quincy Marshall, who's playing lights out. He's been super active today, and no doubt it will continue to be active with Arlington pressuring as they have. This one's sent up top of the 18. Garby sidesteps one player. He will send it in. It's off the American football crossbar. And goal kick to come. Pazmino down the line, just outside range of his colleague. Now Garby's pass connects with Barnard. Barnard to Wrobleski! And just outside of this goal mouth. Goal kick to come. Pazmino again looking to stretch the field and at least give Doradus backline a bit of a break, a bit of a respite, but that respite will be very temporary because Barnard has won this for Arlington. There's Barnard sending it down the line. Jennings will run onto it. And it looks like there is a player down off the ball. He may need one. I think that's Yusuf Berry. He was a little shaken off after that earlier Quincy Marshall tackle, and he may need one because he's gone down off the ball. It was from an earlier tackle. I don't think there was anything that happened on that specific play, but I think Yusuf Berry unable to continue, and it does look like he'll need a substitute. So it's unfortunate to see Yusuf Berry, a player playing at a very high level, already scored once today. But after that Quincy Marshall tackle, he really did look shaken up. You could hear the yell from over here when he felt the contact from Quincy Marshall's tackle, and I don't think he's been able to recover fully. If there was something off the ball that happened, I didn't see it. But judging from the body language of the players down there, I don't think there was any extracurricular activity off the ball. Yusuf Berry, he'll walk off under his own power on his own legs, so that's good to see. Berry's done, but at least he's able to walk off. Hopefully he'll make a speedy recovery. If I had to guess, Giuseppe Melli might be the next player up on the docket. Randomossi, welcome back. Juan Gunner says, who got a red? Well, 2 players got a red. There's 2 yellows who went to Christian Kalkner earlier. One for running into the Arlington player after he collected the ball. And then the second for Collins Frimpong, who picked up 2 yellow cards in the run of play. This is sent down the line, and Doradus goalkeeper will collect. So 2 reds. Apologies. Been a lot going on here in our other DMB Sports Media match. But
where was Randomossi yesterday when I was freezing out there?
Randomossi, yeah. Madeline's here with me. She wants to know where you were yesterday when we were waiting. We'll get Madeline on at halftime. She's right here. This is Over the Top. Maxime Davis hasn't had to do a whole lot today, but he's there at the outer reaches of his 18 to collect. You can bet any time that Maxime Davis collects a ball in his box, there's going to be Doradus players trying to stand in front of him to see if they can draw a similar red card. I agree with you, Mr. Taylor. I thought maybe it was just me as a goalkeeper. I think it's silly that, oh, hold that thought. Here comes Doradus. They've got the man at numbers advantage up top. There's a player down off the ball, but shots taken, and Maxime Davis, safe hands behind this one, able to collect. I think it's silly that players are allowed to just run and set a pick in front of a goalkeeper, and when the goalkeeper runs into them, it's a caution. I don't think that was well dealt with, but
yeah, the beer belly ref is a tweaker, low key.
Just kidding. That was, I don't know who said that. Someone said that. Just random fans out here. You never know. Nebu Maleligan down the line. Turns it back. He's got support in the middle. We'll send it over in the direction of Ba. Ibrahim Ba running on to it. And he has done well to keep this alive. Attack still going. Doradus. Can they have the deficit? Manacho does enough. Good intervention now. Barnard cutting inside. Barnard will continue, and it's going to be a stoppage of play. And a drop ball for Arlington. It's Ba still down. Don't know if there was a head injury on that or what exactly the reason is. Doradus is playing with 9 Jack. Yeah, they were going to call the game off originally because the Doradus goalkeeper, Christian Kalkner, he got 2 yellows and he wouldn't leave the field. I don't know what was said, but initially the referee planned to abandon the match. I think it was going to be a forfeit, but neither team wanted that. Random was at his game playing and losing 21-0.
Oh my gosh, he should have just been tuned in.
Orange card. Ba getting the treatment. Randomossi is asking where you are.
Don't put me on right now.
Too late. There she is. It looks like Ba may be able to continue, although there's activity, or maybe not so much activity here on the Doradus sideline. Yeah. No comment, Jack, but yeah. No comment. Hopefully we can make this game about the teams and players soon enough, but I think the attention has been drawn away from what promised to be a really good match. Again, Doradus has been playing at a high level in the last few matches. I was really looking forward to this one. I think Arlington were always the favorites, of course. They've got such a talented roster assembled. Their pedigree is unquestioned, but would have been interesting to see Doradus at full strength in what could have been today. We'll obviously not get to see that. Real shame for the game, but there's Barona. Of course, it's no fault on Arlington. They're playing their disciplined ball and playing the game that's in front of them. This is sent in by Barnard, and the finish made, but it's an offside. The flag had gone. Let's take a look back. What a ball from Jennings. Yeah, that was just a little early on the run from Carlin. But Random Aussie says, take your glasses off, Mads. This is sent forward. Yeah, I know, Jack. But we got some really good ones, too. I'm not going to lie. There are some really good referees. And there's some referees that just have bad days as well, who, you know, are good referees. I'm not characterizing anything. This is an attack for Doradus. Fittsum dispossessed. Great tackle from Jennings, but Fittsum wins it right back. Here's Alador Fittsum across the 6. It's sent up and away. We're into the end of the half. Is there maybe one more attack? Here comes Kareem Garby over the top. It's Gerardo Silva Flores who gets there first. Now Pazmino, who's dropped deeper as the game is gone, able to sniff it out. Now Barnard looking up top. Peter Maddox will take it down. He's got support on the far side. Good cut there from Melli. Giuseppe Melli to goal. Oh, it's up and over. It's off the American football crossbar. It could have been. Yep, and this time, looks like Ben Barrick will send everyone forward. He'll take this one on himself. Warbleski flicks it on. Now it's over the top. Carlin will shield this over the end line. Good tackle from Pazmino, and now Arlington committing bodies for this set piece. It's set short. Barnard across and into the middle. Garby will send it up. First ball sent out. It's deflected into the hands of Bembarek. Play will continue on the far touch. It was a smack of a hit from Barnard, but deflection took some of the sting off the ball and into the safe hands of Bembarek. Arlington send it back in order to get forward. Unclear as to how much time we missed out on because I kept the clock running for a little while when the game was paused and almost vacated. So it looks like we're 3 minutes into stoppage, but I don't think we'll have much longer to play. Right down the line it goes. Jennings sniffs it out. It's pinballed around. Garby looking forward. Good tackle there from Bembarek. And then Arlington have a throw. Yeah, absolutely. I think It's a real class move for any player to be willing to step into a position that they're not familiar with against one of the best sides in the region. This is sent forward. Carlin keeps it alive. And then, you know, play in a 9-man game. I do think that's a class move from Bemberek, stepping into goal. You know, that's not his position, and that's not the position he came here to play today, but he's doing what the team needs. Unfortunate for Doradus, they don't have El Said here, who has been playing well lately. I don't think he would make a huge difference with the circumstances as they are. Here's Chris Barnard through traffic. Barnard sends it back to Jennings, and now the return pass will connect. Jennings from the end line sends it across. It's beautiful attempt by Maddox, just wide of goal. Goal kick to come. We'll take a look back at this replay. Jennings, he put this on a silver platter for Peter Maddox. Maddox couldn't quite wrap his head around it. We're into the final moments of stoppage. Pesmino will stand over. It looks like Bemberek and Pesmino have been taking turns. Taking these goal kicks. Arlington right back on front foot. Barnard. Franco dispossessed. Here's Melly. Back to Garby. Barnard turns, flicks it up in the air for Garland. Now Maddox. Maddox goes down, and it's going to be a foul coming out. It's a set piece. Goalkeeper, I don't think, realized he can't punt those, but perhaps just a buying more time tactic. Bemberek will have a second chance to play it in. Now Marshall outside. This is flicked into the path of Giuseppe Melli. Melli, the delivery. Oh, again, Maddox was there at the right place at the right time. Just unable to touch home. A promising cross. You gonna take your glasses off?
Yeah, I'll take them off for halftime.
All right, it's coming in. Hopefully now.
I'll take the hood off too. How about that?
Referee messing with our schedule. We got another broadcast at 8 p.m. right after this one. There's Barona. Back over to Ogletree. Barona will drive upfield. And that is going to be our halftime. Arlington going up 2 goals, going up 2 men. Of course, the talking points, the big story of the first half, 2 red cards for 2 key players from Doradus. First, Christian Kalkner picking up 2 yellows. Collins Frimpong likewise going into the book twice and dismissed. And we'll have to play out the rest of this going with 9. Arlington goals for Yusuf Berry and Chris Barnard from the penalty spot. Of course, Yusuf Berry's was from open play. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports Media. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're going to send our way into the halftime. Before we do, Madeline Chapman tuned in all the way from South Georgia. Any words for the people?
Hi, Random Aussie.
Yeah, Random Aussie, welcome. Thanks for all of our viewers. Thanks for sticking around. I know we had a bit of a delay. We're going to take a pause. We'll see you back after our halftime break. Thanks for tuning in. Well, we're back underway here at Thomas Jefferson for the second half of the Arlington Doradus UPSL Premier Virginia North Conference matchup. Arlington picking up 2 goals in the first half by way of Yusuf Berry from open play. And then, of course, a penalty kick from the spot by Chris Barnard. Barnard on the ball, sending it back. Barnard still going. Lovely little touch into Robleski to the end line. And Gerardo Silva trying to marshal it out. And he had to get a final touch to avoid calamity with 2 Arlington players bearing down. Corner kick to come. Robleski will stand over. And, of course, in addition to those 2 goals, there were 2 red cards. Doradus losing 2 key players, Christian Kalkner and Collins Frimpong. Second half, a tall task at hand for Doradus, but just a small lead for Arlington. They have lots of goal-scoring capabilities. We'll see if they're able to increase that margin. And goal for Doradus is Adam Bembarek. Here's Chris Barnard finding his way in and looking for a penalty. In the end, doesn't get it this time, but instead has won the consolation prize of a corner. A lot of contact, but this time doesn't go Arlington's way. And it's another chance for Robleski to send one in. Robleski's ball on the ground, top of the 18. It's not the connection. This is actually going to be over the touchline. Throw for Doradus. Arlington will try to lock it in. There's Franco. David Franco dispossessed by Maddox. Sent in. Oh, Melly, he got all the way underneath of this one and lofted or skied the final hit. Let's see who's come on. Diego Meza has come on for Arlington. Doradus looking mostly the same in the second half. I see Denny Jimenez has stepped on. The Doradus man, wearing number 8. We'll see if he can help add some fresh legs and perhaps some attack. Doradus stacking everybody behind the ball. As Arlington try to find a way forward. Here's Manacho. Into Barnard. And now Giuseppe Melli. Plenty of time and space for Barona, who's got Manacho. Garby splits the defense. Lovely ball movement. Now the service from Manacho needs a final touch. And it's going to be a goal kick. Robleski bearing down, almost got the key touch in. And Barrick will loft this one towards the midfield. Takes a slight touch. Meza puts it forward. There's a good turn by Mulligan. And Arlington will switch the point of attack. Manacho, now Garby. Good ball movement into the final effort. Doradus going to send everyone forward as Bembarek lofts a booming kick upfield, sniffed out by Ogletree. Garby gets a touch as well, and now Robleski. inside. Wrobleski will keep it moving. Down the line from Meza. Melly. Wrobleski again. Final pass picked up by Fitzham. Now Nebu Maleligan looking for the width. And it's down the line. Nebu Maleligan has blue shirts all around him. Can he find a second pass? No, he cannot. Melly dropping in to win back Arlington possession. Melly right back out to Manacho. All the space opens up here in the midfield for Arlington. Final ball just a little overtouched by Wrobleski. Big ball upfield. Won well by Kareem Garby. Garby still going. Can he get it through? Yes, he can. There's Maddox to the end line. Maddox sends it across. And it looks like a corner kick to come. Maddox wants to play quick, but instead will wait and allow some teammates to get into the mix. There is the corner kick. The in-swinger served to a good mark. Bembarek with the comical token save. Goal kick to come. Looks like this time Pazmino will send everyone forward. Goal kick to come, and Doradus not interested in playing short. Well won by Barnard. Quincy Marshall sends it forward. Doradus want the set piece. They're not going to get it, but they still have possession. Jimenez over the top. It's sniffed out by Ogletree. Ogletree will keep it alive. It's pressured by Jimenez. And it looks like this is going to be a corner kick. So a chance now for Doradus to get some bodies into them 18. Jimenez stands over the ball. Corner kick from that far side. And here comes the delivery by Jimenez. It's low, doesn't clear the first man. And Arlington are forward. Carlin with the diagonal ball. Giuseppe Melli finds Wrobleski. The save from Adam Bembarek to deny Wrobleski a first and deny Arlington a third. Here's a look back at this counterattack from Arlington. What a ball over from Melli to Wrobleski. The save from Bembarek. All that stood in the way. Arlington's third. Wrobleski will take this kick into a dangerous area. Bembarek is getting a hold of this goalkeeping thing. Another punch from Bembarek, and Doradus have the clearance. That's good goalkeeping. Jack Pinson, take notes if you're still watching. Former Doradus goalkeeper, of course, has found a home over at Los Toros. Looks like Bembarek has found some comfortability in the position. Here is Giuseppe Melli. Sends it across. Good intervention there from Silva. And it's still alive. Maddox must finish. Oh, what a save from Bembarek. It's still alive, and Bembarek is there. We have to come back to look at this replay. What a save off the line. Oh, no, I think this is Pazmino who made the save. Pazmino twice made the save. The score is still just 2-0. I think Doradus, they can keep the differential at least close. That's a huge tackle, but we're going to come back to the spot of the initial foul. The tackle from behind on Barnard. Yeah, it's Denny Jimenez, the guilty party. And it's a set piece in a central area. Manacho And Garby standing over the ball. There's the delivery. It's low, and it's scooped up. Ball went under the wall, but Bemberek was there. Safe hands to control it. On the far touchline, Garby has won it back for Arlington, and Arlington dominant in possession. There's activity on the Arlington bench. A couple of players looking to make an appearance. There's contact. Barnard back on his feet, has kept it alive, and there is a tackle. It is a throw for Arlington. No, excuse me. It looks like there's going to be a card issued for one of the Doradus players. This is a set piece. Barnard stands over the ball. And in the end, Arlington will have the set piece. Comes the delivery to the back post. Partially cleared. And now the counterattack is very much on. Maybe Mulligan with the acceleration and pace. The tackle comes in from Obleski, but Mulligan's still there. Maybu! What a save from Maxime Davis, who hasn't had to do a whole lot today, but called on with the safe hands to hold on to the strike to his left. Garby over to Giuseppe Melli. Melli down the line. And Peter Maddox will take it on. What a save from Bemberek. Again, he's been the hero of the half for Doradus, stepping in from his field position to take on the goalkeeper responsibilities, making save after save. Barnard down the line. And it's lofted across. Oh, the overhead kick. Colasso, no! Has it gone in? Yes, it is. What a finish. What a goal. That is incredible from Peter Maddox. 3-0 for Arlington. It doesn't get any better than that. Perfect overhead kick execution. And there's nothing that Bemberek is able to do. Well, we're having a conversation, and there is another yellow card for dissent. Let's take a look back at this replay. The service from Menacho, the chest, the overhead kick. That's a clear goal, yeah. Good decision from the officiating crew with that ball very much was over the end line. Sometimes it's hard even on the replay to see, but that one was clearly in the goal. It just took a bounce as the spin. That was a goal. And it's 3-0 for Arlington. Doradus is pleading their case. And I understand the frustration. When you see the ball bounce out, you think it must not have crossed the line, but that ball very much bounced off the upper crossbar and, of course, in and out. Looks like Alex Robleski is off. Miles Powell is on for Arlington. A switch made in the last 30 seconds. This is down the line. Manacho will look forward. Here comes the counterattack. Mulligan with a deep strike. Oh, what a save from Davis to get the touch and push this up into the crossbar. What a save. And again, we talked about Maxime Davis hasn't been called on a whole lot today, but very much had to make that touch there. Incredible from the young goalkeeper to preserve the clean sheet. And Arlington will play from the back. Clever little strike there from Nebu Mulligan. This is sent over to Mesa. Across the 18, Peter Maddox sends it in, and Maddox has got a... Well, excuse me, no, this is not Maddox. Who scored this? There's been a substitute. Must have come on at the same time as Powell. Here's a look back on the replay of this fourth goal. And that is Musa Sanfo who has scored. Sanfo, of course, one of the late substitutes. Sanfo notching a fourth. It's a foul going against Kareem Garby. Oh, excuse me, not Garby. Arlington have made a few subs. Looks like they're going to make another. Taha, the next one to come on. That was Woodings who whistled for the infraction. Good luck in your catch-up game, Random Aussie. Meanwhile, we're seeing another switch for Doradus. Defensive switch brought on. Owen Chong will replace Mark Flores. Flores picked up that yellow card and certainly was pulled off for that yellow card in all likelihood. This is down the line. Fitsum dispossessed. And Miles Powell will look forward. And Tomfo to the end line. Lofted, well, won initially and picked up by Bembarek. Good control from Garby to send this on the ground. Right over to Melly. Play continues. He's on the far touchline, cutting inside. Final ball takes a redirect and finally cut out by Bembarek. Yeah, we're going to see a handball. Bembarek came outside of his 18 that time, and we're going to have a set piece. Yeah, you see, I think Bembarek just lost his bearings when he was sending this kick in. The handball, you saw it, the flag immediately go up from the linesman. And we're going to have a set piece just outside the 18, a direct kick for Arlington. And who will take the responsibility of this? I believe that's 5. Let's see, it was, no. It was a goal for Maddox. And the 4th was for Sanfo. 4 is the score. And Kareem Garby stands over this one. Garby into the wall. The wall does its job. Corner kick to come now. Jack, it looks like you've got an invite. Go play some Aussie ball. Sounds like your work will be cut out for you. The last couple games have been 19-0 and 21-0. So good luck with that. Meanwhile, another switch for Arlington. Christian Emmanuel comes on. And Kareem Garby will take the kick. Carlin is off. Christian Emmanuel is on. Here's the delivery from Garby into a great area. A redirect just wide. Not a bad effort from Miles Powell. And we are back in play. Owen Chong looking forward. And we'll send one up the pitch, but we're back in play. Arlington quickly sending it over to Mesa now. Down the line. Sanfa will cut. And doesn't like what he saw. Just brings it in. Here's the delivery. Owen Chong is there. Second ball contested by Powell. Powell pulled back, will still go. Clever skill. Advantage given. Garby to the top of the 18. Doradus make the clearance. We go down the line. The ball just misses that back post, although goal kick to come. Not sure if this was a cross or if this was a shot. But in any case, veers just over the end line. Taha's ball. Now Pazmino sends it in. It's chested down as Fitsom sends it back. Chong will just go big with this one. Looking for Nemu Maleligan. Now back. And this is a promising attack. Fitsom will cut inside. Fitsom with the service. It's miscommunication, but Barona did enough. Now Sanfa back across to Giuseppe Melli. Sanfa will play Powell, who's got support. Cuts inside. Miles Powell with the left foot. A venomous strike directed back outside. Meza leaves it for Taha. Kind of an anticlimactic finish. Is Bembarek able to get on the end of that without too much trouble. Big booming kick upfield. Not a lot of white shirts there, but Giuseppe Melli able to intervene, and without too much controversy, Arlington have the ball back. Just about 20 minutes left to play in this second half. Arlington have doubled their tally across this second half with 2 goals. Can they get more? It's an early ball across. Sanfa plays Melli. And the ball will continue moving. This is Garby in space. We'll send one into the 18. Cut back by Taha. Now Garby. Powell will take this top of the 18. The shot sent in and deflected. No, excuse me. It looks like no deflection. Just a goal kick to come. Randomosity thinks you're being too quiet. What's your observation on the match?
I don't have any.
No observations?
No observations. I'm just here.
How's the weather?
It's kind of chilly.
Yeah, it's cold.
But I'm more adequately dressed for the conditions.
Yeah, fair enough. Yesterday was rough.
Bad.
It was bad. Randomosity, we needed you.
We did.
This is Denny Jimenez sending one forward. It could bear fruit. Oh, it's misplayed. Barona is there. What a save from Davis. Davis is able to collect the second ball, and, well, things didn't look good there. Arlington almost misplayed this, but Nick Barona got on his horse. Maxime Davis with the spread save. Point-blank block, and the clean sheet remains intact.
Actually, I do have observations. So I'm really rocking with the pink cleats.
Yeah, Madeline liking the pink
I
cleats.
think I need to have more of those.
More of the pink cleats. Yeah.
That shit's tough.
But only for like the best players. I feel like you can't just like be a regular player and wear the pink cleats. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Pink cleats are tough.
Oh, what a turn from Taha. Dribbling players like their cones. Oh, it's cut back by Amelli. Doradus defending heroically. If you're just joining us, Doradus playing with just 9 players. Here's the shot, and it's just wide. Bambarek either confident or frozen solid. As this shot comes in just wide. The first half, 2 double yellows. First for Christian Kalkner, second for Collins Frimpong. Bambarek will loft this into the midfield. It's flicked on well. Fitzham claiming the final ball. Quick burst of acceleration. Fitzham got the shot off, but didn't really get the Vanna Moore the direction, and now goal kick to come for Arlington. Randomosity is sorry he didn't tune in yesterday since he was busy playing, but he says he wears pink boots.
Okay.
You got some credit back with Madeline. Right. Oh, here's a challenge. Second ball. Well, sent forward by Miles Powell. Melly, top of the 18. Powell, can he get this off his feet? Miles Powell will shoot this. It's blocked by Chong and out for an Arlington throw. Meanwhile, over in the Summit Valley, Los Toros match, it looks like Toros have jumped ahead. Corner kick to come. Giuseppe Melli will be the one to send this in. Good delivery. Goes past everyone. Whiffed by Arlington. Doradus have potential outlet pass. Silva Flores looking for Maleligan all by himself. Can he get the shot off? Yes, he can. Oh, it's just wide of Davis's goal, but Doradus have had their chances. I think Arlington will not be happy with the ease with which Doradus have been able to get in with just the one man up top. Meza. Sanfa over to Melli. Arlington will take their time playing out wide. 15 minutes left to play. And this one drifts over the FR touchline. Here's the throw. Good clearance there. Upfield, Arlington have been a little shaky in the back. And again, almost calamity. Ogletree did enough. Maxime Davis makes the clearance. There's Dylan Ogletree. Plenty of time for Arlington on the far side. Emmanuel sends it down the line. Is there a window for a shot? Oh, what a save from Adam Bembarek. Beautiful strike. And we'll take a look back at the replay before we set up this corner kick.
Isn't that not his usual position?
Yeah, this is a defender. He's been incredible in goal. Seemed to really find his feet here in the second half, Adam Bembarek. It marches, it trickles through everyone, excuse me. It was a great shot from Woodings, but now Arlington have penetration. It's an offside flag. This is back to Farouk Ademi. Doradus giving away a set piece. There's Samfo taken down, and Arlington will switch the point of attack over to Ogletree. Garby has seen quite a bit of the ball. He'll find the right pass. Final ball didn't connect. Sent down the line by Chong. Another throw opportunity. Owen Chong will connect with Mulligan. There's Ogletree. Now Barona. Arlington will take their time in breaking this one down. Again, Garby. There's going to be a set piece going against Arlington. And there's a potential injury. Looks like Alan Rosales is down. And he'll be getting medical attention now. Set piece here in the middle for Pasmino and Doradus.
I mean, yeah, the lady ref, she put on pants at halftime.
Yeah. This was lofted high, easy for Arlington, and now Emmanuel have their man forward. There's a well-timed challenge in from Owen Chong. Now Pasmino looking for Fitsum. Fitsum will drop back in order to establish possession. Marshall into the feet of Fitsum. A little too hot to handle. Arlington unable to find anything on the counter. It's Kareem Garby jumping this one. Taha, the final ball just outside the range of Wedding's goal kick to come. Get some coffee. Kind of wish coffee didn't keep me awake. I definitely could use a coffee right now.
We should go get coffee. Oh wait, we won't have to.
No, we definitely won't. I can give you the car. I can give you the keys, and you can go get coffee.
I could go get coffee for us. Yeah.
This is down the line. Melly working against Marshall, and Marshall will be whistled. It's a set piece just outside the 18 here on the near side. Giuseppe Melly standing over top of it. That's a chance. How do you drink your coffee, Random Aussie? Let's take a look back at this replay. Instead, Miles Powell, it looks like, will stand over this. Sent low and away. Pasmino in the right place to deal with this. Down the line, here comes Miles Powell. And Faruqa Adiemi able to take this outside, but ran out of real estate. Throw taken quickly, and now it's Garby finding Melly. Melly to Powell just outside the range of. You can hear the Arlington sideline. They're just not happy enough. I mean, 4 goals for most teams, I think, it's a resounding victory in this sport, but 11 versus 9 with Arlington, the high hopes and the talent they have, this is not a result that they'll be super thrilled with. Of course, 3 points is 3 points. But they have not been at their blistering best. There's been no doubt they've kind of played down to the situation. Doradus, to their credit, have been incredible in defending. Adam Bimbarek has stepped up in such a big way in goal, made some top saves, especially for a field player. Here's Taha taking the shot on. There's another save from Bimbarek. Putting together quite a highlight reel. Maybe Doradus just stick with Bimbarek in goal. Probably not, but I think they've got a man who can suit up next time they find themselves in this situation. Here's Sanfo, not able to find the angle on that service in. If you're going, he says he'll take 3 sugars with milk.
I got you, man.
Oh, this is awesome. I guess we don't have to wake up early tomorrow, so yeah. Coffee it is.
I'm going to get a latte. What are you going to get?
I don't know. I'll think on it. This is flicked on. No final recipient. Arlington have about 5 minutes to try. Find something more. Get some more for their points differential. This is sent inside. And Mulligan goes down. Now it's out to Emmanuel. Garby will take this one from a deep position. He's got Melly on the near side. Instead, he'll send it in through the middle. Must be a finish. Oh, takes it around the goalkeeper, and Woodings with the finish. That is a classy finish from Woodings, the second half substitute. Of course, the assist was a thing of beauty. Kareem Garby picked out the perfect pass to break down the Doradus side. 5-0 is your scoreline here. We'll take a look back on the replay.
Jump up on the top of the goal and hang on there for a second.
No.
You missed it in the replay. It was so funny. He's just messing around for real.
So final 3 minutes to play. Arlington have found a fifth. It was a beautiful finish by Woodings after the assist from Kareem Garby. And see, is there more in it? Pressure is on. And here's a turn upfield from Fitsum. Still going, Alador Fitsum. Couldn't quite connect with Farouk Adiemi. But Adiemi has won it back. He's taken down. Now Pazmino. Going to stretch the field a little bit. I'll do just that. Sent up. It won't get in behind. Second ball falls kindly for Farouk Adiemi. And now it trickles into the waiting on feet of Davis. And quickly sends it forward. It's Meza. Now Sanfo, can he get the early ball across? Yes, he can. Taha was there, but couldn't get a crucial touch. Now Melly back to Powell. Miles Powell showing good strength. Top of the 18, it's Christian Emmanuel. Second bite at the apple. Emmanuel's ball blocked. Melly will claim. And Meza. Down the line for Sanfo. This one ricochets after the strike from Powell. Garby into Powell and picked up well by Bembarek. Good enough defending. Bembarek's ball travels high, not a lot of distance. And who else but Kareem Garby there to receive. Sanfo again, cutting to the top of the 18. And it looks like there's going to be a handball given. Let's take a look back at the replay. I didn't see spot of the infraction. Looks like it is outside of the 18. Yeah, I didn't see this. I'm not sure what the call was, but it's a set piece. Does look like Sanfo will take. Nope, that's Powell, and it's up and over. We're into stoppage. That might be all she wrote. You take this and just put it in your pocket. Goal kick sent in. Nope. Looks like Pazmino is going to send this big, and that might be the final kick. No, we're going to play. Continue to play. There's Powell on the line, working against Chong. Has found Woodings. Woodings with the service across top. And that is going to be an offside going against Arlington. If you haven't gotten your footy fix just yet, we have one more UPSL contest on the evening at 8 p.m. From Falls Church. Virginia Dream hosting North Stars. Myself, who's truly on the call. Looking forward to seeing y'all there. Whoever wants to continue enjoying this beautiful sport. But that is all she wrote. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to pack up quickly and go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Say bye to the good people.
Bye, everybody.
And that's it. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. See you on the next one.